I'm Bobby Flay. Each week, one brave chef will try to take me down in my house. This culinary battle is gonna shake down in 2 rounds. Round 1, to get to me, 2 contenders have to go through each other first, using an ingredient of my choice.
Let the games begin!
2 people that know me well will decide who's got the skills to beat me.
He gonna smoke you.
Turn up the heat!
Round 2, I go head-to-head with a winning contender. It's their turn to surprise me with their signature dish. That's what you brought here?
I'm excited.
Bottom line, everyone's out to beat me. Now I'm nervous. All right, guys, who's in my corner tonight? Your enthusiasm is exactly what I was counting on, because here are 2 ladies who would love to see me lose. Sunny Anderson and Katie Lee.
Bobby, our first contender is the executive chef and owner of Anna Maria's in Larchmont, New York. Meet Anna Maria Santorelli.
Our next chef is the executive chef of Di Pescara, Real Club, and Saranella's in Chicago. Meet Mychael Bonner.
Oh, hey! Hey, Mychael!
Hey, oh, take it easy. I know why you guys are here, but first things first. To get to me, you guys have to go through each other. You'll have 20 minutes to make one ingredient I choose, the star of your dish. And that ingredient is Wild King Salmon. All right, guys, you'll have 20 minutes to make the best Wild King Salmon you've ever made in your life. Go.
I'm gonna make grilled salmon with baby arugula salad and a lemon dressing.
The dish I'm making is pan-roasted wild salmon with fresh corn Johnny cakes and maple jalapeno glaze.
I'm going for a medium rare temperature to make sure the salmon is not dry, and then I want to get some radicchio, get more color on the plate. I want to top off the dish with fresh lemon.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I look over at Anna Maria's dish, and it's basically salad, and I feel really good at this point.
When I look over and see Michael's plate, I feel like my dish is very simple, so I'm getting a little nervous.
Katie and I here really need one of you to beat Bobby Flay. We just want to shut him up for a little bit. Do you know what I'm saying? The salmon better be good.
It better be really good. Mychael, can you tell us what you made?
Well, I made for you today a pan-roasted wild salmon with fresh corn Johnny cake and maple jalapeno glaze.
I think this is cooked really nicely. It's also nicely seasoned.
Skin is super crispy. I love that you have a sweet, spicy element to the dish.
However, there was a lot of oil going on here with the Johnny cake and the salmon. I think it could have benefited from lightening up on that just a little bit.
So tell us, Anna Maria, what did you make?
I made for you grilled salmon with baby arugula and lemon dressing.
A fatty fish like salmon really benefits from acid, and that shot of lemon comes forward when you take a bite of this.
What I like about this is that you did keep it light.
A lot of times, a simple dish is best. However, the salmon isn't cooked perfectly. The middle is really rare.
But the portion that was properly cooked was seasoned perfectly. All right, chefs, we're gonna need a moment.
I've never had a problem cooking salmon, but I think they enjoyed that it was nice and light.
I'm a little nervous that the dish was oily, but I'm feeling pretty confident.
We've come to a decision. The chef that's going to face Bobby Flay is Chef Mychael.
All right, Mychael, congratulations. You made it through round 1. So what are we cooking? What's your signature dish?
My signature dish is
Eggplant parmesan.
You thought it wasn't gonna be Italian, right?
It's one of my mama's favorite dishes.
All right, guys, we're gonna bring in 3 experts to do a blind taste test for this next round, because clearly we're rooting for Mychael. We're putting 45 minutes on the clock. Go!
I'm thinking that a nice arugula pepper salad's a perfect complement with the eggplant parmesan.
What's going on over here, Mike?
I'm gonna marinate these with some garlic,
Some pickled Calabrian peppers.
and some anchovies and some vinegar just to give it a little bit of acid.
Make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? What you don't want them to do is be told that they're gonna have an eggplant parm and then they get this anchovy garden pepper-laden thing on the side. What are they supposed to do with it?
Sonny's telling me that I need to keep things simple, but I have a lot of confidence in my food.
This adds a different layer of flavor as well as texture.
Right now, I'm George Michael. I got faith. I got faith.
I take the eggplants out of the oven. They're nice and golden brown. The cheese is melted, but now I'm just gonna torch it a little bit for a little crispy, crusty texture on the outside.
5 minutes left on the clock. I pull the eggplant out of the oven and place them under the salamander to, get that molten golden brown color that I want. And I'm thinking I've used guanciale in the sauce, so I'm going to pan fry pancetta. It's gonna add some texture and place them over the top with the salad.
Michael's bringing a lot of different elements to his dish, but more is not always better. I'm keeping my focus right on the eggplant parmesan.
Michael, we only have 2 minutes to go. Let's start getting it on the plate.
I've got all the components of this dish ready to go, but none of it's on the plate. So I just go into go mode. I begin to place the eggplant on top of the marinara sauce, tossing the arugula with the peppers, arranging that next to the eggplant parmesan.
I'm like surprisingly happy about my eggplant parmesan because I think I accomplished a good balance of spiciness, acidity, and contrast of texture.
30 seconds! 45 minutes rushes by.
I want to shade Parmesan cheese as a finishing touch. I'm going to be cutting it close, but I think I can pull this off.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We have two very different versions of eggplant parmesan. I took a lot of risks, and hopefully it pays off.
I have a signature dish that has so much flavor, it's going to take Bobby down.
All right, chefs, I think this is gonna be a close one. I'd like to now introduce you to your judges. Chef and owner of Commerce Restaurant in Greenwich Village, Harold Moore. Food writer and publisher of NorthFork.com, Tracy Weiss. And executive chef and owner of Mason in San Francisco, Brian Scott.
Judges, as you know, this is a blind taste test, so we're gonna start with the first dish that's in front of you.
The eggplant is delicious. It's fried nicely. There's a good ratio of eggplant to breading.
I really, really liked the texture of the eggplant. I found the balsamic a little bit sweet, but I think it kind of balanced out all the richness in the fontina.
It has characteristics of almost like lasagna, the way it's layered, and it's seasoned in every layer, but I think it's seasoned very heavily.
It's a little spicy.
If I got this on a menu, I'd be taken back. This is something that's not classic when it comes to eggplant parmesan.
All right, judges, please try the second dish.
You can really taste the eggplant, and I think the dish is executed in a very familiar kind of way.
This reminds me of if my mom was gonna make eggplant parmesan. That's the real taste of eggplant in this dish.
But it's a lot going on. You have a roasted pepper salad and the crispy pancetta. For whatever brilliance is in the eggplant, the other things are taking away from that.
I really kind of liked the pancetta. I thought it had a lot of great texture, and I thought it was kind of a bonus.
Good, here you go.
Work for me.
All right, judges, it's that time. You gotta take a vote.
I know I accomplished a classic version of what eggplant parmesan should taste like. So I'm feeling really good about my chances.
Maybe I went a little heavy-handed with the Calabrian chili. I like the heat, but hopefully it doesn't kill my chances to win this.
And the winner is Bobby Flay.
At the end of the day, both really great dishes. You worked so hard to achieve this beautiful eggplant, but it's muddled a little bit.
If this was in 2 courses, I would say this is amazing. But together, I don't think it's a winner.
I didn't win this one today, but I gave it my all and gave him a run for his money.